Alol, Meta Knight.
Alol?
Alol,
Okay.
yes, a Meta Knight from the more southern parts,
Okay.
the Baden-Württemberg, you know.
Okay.
It's like the corner of Clutch 23, Stuttgart, stuff
Ah,
like this. Which,
I
I
see.
still think Stuttgart might be the best place for a major in Germany, but a later point, who knows. Anyway, we're going right into this game, and Meta Knight Luigi does seem like a very, I just want to say, volatile and toxic matchup, because whoever gets a hit will hit.
Yep, Meta Knight, easy to combo.
Very easy.
Very good properties. Down throw up B, and that is gonna be a 0 to death.
Zero to
Split
death,
up
man.
into 3 interactions, but hey, you know, we string those together. Now Alol has to find some sort of dash. And you know, like meanwhile, Meta Knight, one of the few characters that is better at comboing.
Yeah, 0 to death 2! 0 to death 2, exactly! I know, you've been cautious, you know, you've not been popping off for your dodges, because you know things can happen just the other
Oh,
way around.
dude, this is like if you pop off too early, you're gonna get popped off.
I know they be quiet, but no, I heard that Oppa, where those guys at right now? I mean, they're kind of silent. But Alol now, again, proving on the board. Big good hit. Nice reset attempt, however, not working out.
down
Lesgnid,
throw.
however, finds an option through that reset attempt to the failed one from Alol.
Good tech by Alol though. Very aware. Is it? Can I call him Alol or is it?
It's like Alol. Yeah, Alol is fine.
Alol. Okay.
Alol,
We're gonna stick to Alol.
It's like, you can still do the Dutch.
Okay, yeah, sure. So right now, I would say the advantage goes to Alol because look at the offstage pressure. Look at just the combo potential on Luigi at 50%. A dash attack here is not looking pretty, and that's a single up air, no pickup after the air dodge, and a grab from downtown, just getting a nice conversion. No death though. Alol singing, well, I mean, counting his blessings right here.
Okay, Alol so far. I mean, this might
Oh,
be
down.
wow, getting sucked in back again. I mean, this is like kind of a rarity, both above, almost above 100%. So yeah, now plenty more of kills. Up smash is a win condition, sure, but Alol looks for different things. Down tilt. Wants to play the mix too, the dash attack.
Yeah, just
but
mashes the down beat.
Yeah,
Mashes that
just like
frame
that.
one escape, and that's the thing. These characters like Meta Knight, they're used to getting these near combos, right? To get a single hit and then pick it back up, right? But you cannot be greedy against Luigi. While we're talking about that, Alol just picking up a great edge guard, like you mentioned, Falco, and that means we're back at 0. And when we're at 0, oh man, this game gets wild. That's a dash attack into a reset.
It is another one. Hold up.
And that's the down B match, and it's barely getting that hit. Lesgnid.
Plenty of jumps, nice, good escape here. And now, again, knowing Lesgnid needs a grab, a commitment for sure. But Alol, he has to mix it up. He has to not only play one dash, like he has to play around. Wait a minute, hold up. Okay, non-lethal yet.
No back air, no reverse up air chain off the side right there. Lesgnid going for the simple stuff, but you cannot be going for the simple stuff.
Alol, reset,
Not against the up B combo, and just like that.
Oh my goodness.
A victory for Alol.
Oh,
And
intense.
that's why you gotta finish your food. You cannot go for these half-hearted combos.
Play, man. Oh my god. But again, volatile matchup. It's what it
Volatile
is.
matchup.
It's what
Yep.
it is.
It
And
is
again,
what it- But you gotta lean into that, right?
Yep.
And I talk about this a lot recently with my students about the idea of like a bell curve of interaction. So a bell curve for the viewers at home is essentially like a curve that goes up in the middle and then goes down. So it's like, you know, there's like the outliers, right? So like if this is like 0, you have like a few zeros. Then most of the stuff is like average, and then like there's a few outliers that are extreme the other way.
Okay.
And so like if you think about your interactions as a bell curve, where like some of them are like really bad, and then most of them are like, you know, like some you win, some you lose, and then some of them are really good.
Yeah.
So imagine we play in a way where we get rid of the really good interactions because we're not confident in them. Because we want to play towards the average interactions.
Yep.
Well, by doing that, we're kind of giving up our extremely good interactions. They keep their extremely good interactions. And so now the best you get is average, and the best they get is really good.
Yep.
And so that's what we saw right there. Lesgnid sacrificing the extreme conversions, not going for reverse up air bridges, just going for like some stuff like up air, back air, just going for simple conversions. And because he went for these simple conversions, he got rid of his high reward.
Yep.
And Alol just going for his high reward from the get-go. And that's going to be curtains for Lesgnid, going for those extreme reward options, getting his high reward and saying, hey, you can 0 to death me, but I can do it right back.
Whoa,
I like that setup.
This is a good attempt because again, it's very realistic that Lesgnid just doesn't even think about it, opts into the ledge. But hey, Didn't happen yet, so Lesgnid again. So
Oh!
what? That hit behind.
We're punching.
We're punching forward. I mean, Street Fighter hitboxes, I guess, but still, we're still playing the game. And wonderful down tilt
nice
into throw
pickup.
immediately.
And again, a little bit of a drop there, not reacting to the DI. I like the B attempt. I don't like the punish. Alol slacking a little bit here. And the side B, it beats the Meta Knight
made
there.
it back. Nah, that's illegal.
That
He's
is
not
illegal.
allowed to get back. You have a million jumps with Meta Knight. So many options to stop Luigi out. But again, this is the risky part because if you get reversed, you're gonna lose the stock as quickly as you can blink. And now Lesgnid at 3 full stocks. Alol, might not even get the chance.
He drops it, and you cannot drop those. I like the recovery though. Lesgnid with some great defense off stage this game.
Now Alol in a so uncomfortable spot, but again knowing he just has to do it 3 times. Okay, down there.
Well, that's a first.
Yeah,
that's a
sure.
first.
That's a first.
One
and now,
out of 3.
so he cannot really 0 to death per se. He has to hit like 2 interactions at least. 2 or 3 interactions. Having to fight. So first dash attack again. Percentage get him like to 20 or something. To 17. 20 is good. 20 is fine. And now.
Ooh, no pickup.
No pickup. No instant double jump. It is hard with Meta Knight, but if you get it, of course you're gonna get rewarded the stock. But
Down throw. A B. No chase. Weak there. I like the read, but a little very, very nice disengaging there.
yes. Getting information.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yet. He's gonna find his way back. And now Alol, after such a dominant game 1, or like a back and forth game 1, has to find his way in. Ooh, okay, good. With the temporary tornado, but that ain't ball.
Lesgnid's defense this game off stage has just been nothing short of amazing. Down
Yeah,
throw, DI that out. Don't DI that in.
No,
with
he's
the
getting
down
it.
B.
Who is that? Okay.
Clean 2 stock in Lesgnid's favor.
Yeah.
What a difference compared to game 1.
Yes, and the difference was especially in defense. I mean, you just mentioned because the defense, if you have like in a volatile game, in a volatile matchup, if you have those 2 extremes, the defense is where it matters. Can the defense compete with the extreme? Most of the time, it doesn't. It cannot. But then it kind of relies, okay, what if my opponent does a mistake? What if my opponent slacks? Then I have to be ready with my defense. Unless it was ready, anticipating, in a way, Meta can go deep, Meta can scoop, and it's like, oh, I made it through, now I have to do the best out of it. Reversal, immediately, don't think about it, press the button. In a way, Lesgnid had the perfect mindset for Tekken 8, and now all of a sudden utilizing it in this game. Again, not getting feared and going for it. Lesgnid, wonderful.
I actually talked with Lesgnid about offstage specifically, and what he mentioned to me is that he has gotten bullied offstage by Solo so often. He feels very confident in his ability to mix up his recovery.
Okay.
And that's what we saw. Like game 1, he actually got gimped and pressured offstage quite a bit.
Yeah.
And just a little bit of adaptation in game 2, defending from every single gimp attempt. Lesgnid with a lot of momentum going into game 3. Let's see if Alol is ready for it.
Oh, and those 2 players are just so similar. Again, we just saw the results as well. And the character choices, I mean, again, they're not the same, but sharing so many similarities, almost the same seed, sort of, a bit of 10. But now only one of them can just, get through with a gimmick in a way, right? Who's better at the gimmick? Who's better at the extreme? Who can kind of repeat the extreme? Find a way of repetition. Okay, again, chasing, nice.
I like the air camping. Alol just going for these jump down airs. And it's hard for Luigi to contest that, right? You can get this rising fair, but as you can see, almost no reward. And look at the verticality here.
Yeah.
It's really changing the landscape of this game so far.
Small benefit helps. I mean, just so many close contractions. Okay, the one tornado was slightly faster than the other, but it's okay. But now this time it has to hit nice. And now Luigi just a bit faster. Yeah, the range, utilizing it and noticing when Alol wants to play. So Lesgnid may have found a new information piece.
Now throw a B.
Yes,
and the
hitting
chase
it.
off the
It is
DI.
hard
That
to
is
do.
not easy to do.
Yes, sir.
Lesgnid pulls it out here, and that is that high reward. You gotta pull the trigger.
You have
And this
to.
verticality, man, you just cannot get a grab on Alol.
Maybe you can. Maybe you can. Wait a minute. Okay,
No
Alol's turn.
way.
No, but not doing the most out of it. Only getting a dash attack, not too much. 20%, however, it's golden for Alol. And Alol knows this.
yeah.
Immediately going for it. Extension.
Oh,
No!
out of the net!
My boy getting reversed in the most lethal way possible.
Lethal indeed. And now the pressure is on the offstage. Alol not finding the right hit, but the continuation. That tornado, but the flip, but gets the follow-up, and that should be it. We're into a last stock situation.
Of course, where Ramses said it has to be that way. We are talking about the extremes, but only one extreme can excel over the other. So now Alol finding another approach, keeping the verticality. Wait a minute, maybe just getting him off stage might be the easiest answer. Maybe just, you know, a small hit, maybe even a throw. And after that, finding the fruition. Lesgnid, however, looking for the throws, looking for the grabs. Wait a minute.
This is the perfect pip out.
It is!
And that's
It
the
is!
up B, but the down B out! The upper missed!
Okay, letting him back on stage.
Oh, I like
wonderful
that.
down B.
I like that. Just landing safely with the down B.
Okay.
For these
With
players
percent.
at mid-percents, this is where the combos shine.
Yeah.
A weak
Yes.
up air, no continuation from Lesgnid.
Alol.
Just a little bit of damage. Down throw up B is online. And Alol, you can see him being less defensive and more aggressive. He's looking for these dash attacks rather than avoiding Lesgnid at every turn. That is
No
a
way!
grab.
No way!
Conversion because he did not follow the DI. Goes for the backer instead. Gets his few stray hits with the
Okay.
plunger.
No, it's fine. Accept it. Accept it. Don't panic. Don't panic. You want to get back on stage somehow. You want to contest, but not
Up
too
smash
much.
is online.
Yes.
Up smash is online. You can see it. Lesgnid, 2 up smashes in a row. I want to see Lesgnid just defend his
Sniffing
space.
out. He's sniffing out the dash attack. He knows it has to come sooner or later. And when the dash attack comes, he has to be
Ooh.
active. Okay.
Anti-verticality.
Uh-huh.
Says, I want to catch your landing, but if you jump over me constantly, that gives me room to get the rising backer.
No way,
And that
no
is
way.
the worst you could have done. No! No,
You have to
the
hit.
forward smash.
You
And
have
this
to
is
hit.
almost
What?
guaranteed. Lesgnid
No way, he's
without
gone.
a jump.
Oh, with the nair hit. It didn't matter where it sends. It sends him below the battlefield pattern, below the sign of life, and below the winner's bracket in the most literal sense. So Alol, oh, okay.